Imagine standing before a temple so immense that it wasn't built stone by stone, but carved from a single mountain. More than 1,200 years ago, ancient craftsmen removed an estimated 200,000 tons of solid rock to create what is now known as the Kailasa Temple in Ellora, India. Instead of building upward, they carved from the top down, revealing an entire temple complex from the living rock itself. Even today, archaeologists and engineers continue to debate how such a monumental achievement was completed with the tools available in the 8th century. Was it simply extraordinary planning and craftsmanship? Or does Kailasa Temple still hold secrets waiting to be uncovered? This is the story of one of humanity's greatest engineering masterpieces, and the mystery that continues to captivate the world. Long before cranes, steel, or modern machinery, a remarkable vision began to take shape in the Deccan Plateau of Western India. Here, within the volcanic basalt cliffs of Ellora, builders set out to create something unlike anything the world had ever seen. Around the 8th century CE, during the reign of the Rashtrakuta Dynasty, King Krishna I is widely believed to have commissioned the construction of the Kailasa Temple. Rather than assembling thousands of stone blocks, the builders chose an astonishingly different approach. They carved the entire monument directly from a single, massive rock. Their work began at the very top of the mountain. Layer by layer, they removed the surrounding stone, slowly revealing the temple hidden within. This top-down method demanded extraordinary planning. One major mistake could have damaged the entire structure beyond repair, leaving no opportunity to rebuild. The finished temple was dedicated to Lord Shiva, one of Hinduism's principal deities, and was designed to represent Mount Kailash, the sacred mountain believed to be Shiva's divine home. Today, the Kailasa Temple remains the largest monolithic rock-cut temple ever created, a masterpiece of faith, imagination, and engineering that has endured for more than 12 centuries. Imagine being asked to carve an entire temple, not by adding stone, but by removing it. That was the extraordinary challenge faced by the builders of the Kailasa Temple. Instead of transporting thousands of stone blocks to a construction site, they began with a solid mountain and carefully carved away everything that wasn't part of the final design. The work started at the very top of the rock. Slowly, layer by layer, workers cut downward, revealing roofs, towers, pillars, courtyards, and intricate sculptures from a single mass of basalt. This method required every measurement to be planned in advance. There was no blueprint that could be adjusted halfway through, and no replacement stone if a mistake was made. Historians estimate that around 200,000 tons of rock were removed during the construction. Accomplishing such a task with iron chisels, hammers, and remarkable craftsmanship would have required an immense workforce, careful organization, and years of dedicated effort. Even today, the precision of the finished temple continues to impress architects and engineers. Every carving, every passage, and every detail reflects a level of planning that was far ahead of its time. The Kailasa Temple was not simply built. It was carefully uncovered from the mountain itself, transforming solid rock into one of the world's greatest architectural masterpieces. For a monument of such extraordinary scale, one question continues to intrigue historians. Who built the Kailasa Temple? Most scholars agree that the temple was commissioned in the 8th century CE by King Krishna I of the Rashtrakuta dynasty. This conclusion is supported by inscriptions and historical records that connect his reign with the temple's construction. Yet while history may remember the king who ordered the project, the names of the master architects, engineers, and thousands of skilled artisans who brought his vision to life have largely been lost to time. Creating Kailasa Temple would have required more than artistic talent. It demanded architects capable of planning every pillar, staircase, shrine, and sculpture before a single cut was made. Because the temple was carved from the top downward, there was almost no room for error. A single miscalculation could have ruined years of work. Some estimates suggest that generations of craftsmen may have contributed to the monument, while others argue that a highly organized workforce completed it within the reign of Krishna I. The exact timeline remains a subject of scholarly debate. Although we may never know the names of those remarkable builders, their achievement still stands in solid stone, silent proof of the ingenuity, precision, and determination of one of history's greatest engineering teams. If the Kailasa Temple is a work of art, then its greatest masterpiece is the engineering hidden beneath its beauty. Unlike a conventional building where damaged sections can be replaced or corrected, Kailasa Temple offered no second chances. Every pillar, staircase, courtyard, and sculpture had to be planned before the first strike of a chisel. As the builders carved downward through solid basalt, each cut had to align perfectly with the final design. The temple stretches nearly 60 metres in length, rises more than 30 metres high, and is surrounded by towering rock walls that were once part of the same mountain. To create this enormous open courtyard, workers removed an estimated 200,000 tons of rock, all without explosives or powered machinery. Even more remarkable is the precision of the carvings. Massive stone elephants appear to support the temple, while intricately carved pillars, bridges and galleries remain carefully balanced after more than 12 centuries. Every detail reflects extraordinary planning, craftsmanship, and an understanding of the stone itself. Modern engineers continue to study how such accuracy was achieved using only simple tools, geometry, and skilled labour. While many questions remain, the temple stands as a powerful reminder that ancient civilizations were capable of engineering achievements that still inspire admiration today. The Kailasa Temple is surrounded not only by stone, but also by centuries of mystery and legend. One of the most enduring stories claims that the temple was completed in just 18 years after a queen made a sacred vow. According to the legend, she promised to fast until the temple's highest point was finished. To fulfill that promise, the architects are said to have begun carving from the top of the mountain, allowing the temple's summit to appear first. While this tale has become part of local tradition, historians have found no evidence that confirms it. Another mystery is the sheer speed and precision of the construction. Even today, experts continue to debate how such a vast amount of rock was removed and shaped with the tools available more than 12 centuries ago. The exact methods remain uncertain, but careful planning, skilled craftsmanship, and generations of experience likely played a crucial role. Over the years, some have suggested extraordinary explanations involving forgotten technologies or even lost civilizations. However, archaeologists have found no credible evidence to support these claims. Perhaps the greatest mystery is not whether the impossible happened, but how human ingenuity, dedication and virtue transformed a single mountain into one of the most extraordinary temples ever created. More than 12 centuries have passed since the first stone of Kailasa Temple was carved away from the mountain. Empires have risen and fallen. Technologies have transformed the world. Yet this extraordinary monument continues to stand as a symbol of human creativity. Kailasa Temple reminds us that ancient civilizations were not limited by the tools they lacked. Instead, they achieved greatness through knowledge, patience, organization, and an incredible understanding of their surroundings. It was not built with modern machines, but with vision and determination. It was not created in a factory, but shaped by thousands of human hands working toward a single, impossible dream. Today, the temple remains one of the greatest examples of rock-cut architecture ever created, a place where engineering, art, and devotion became one. The mountain was silent for millions of years, until humanity carved a story into its heart that would survive forever. This is Kailasa Temple. The monument that proves history still has mysteries waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this journey into one of history's greatest engineering wonders, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Stylus and Sword. Every week we uncover the mysteries of ancient civilizations, forgotten empires, and remarkable archaeological discoveries. Until next time, keep exploring the stories that shaped our world.